All right, guys, time to roll out recipe number 2. Before I roll out recipe number 2, guys, as I told you, I have beef in my bones. I love meat. I love beef. I think when quick trip down memory lane, we've done beef on Cup of Joe at least 4 or 5 times. Just recalling memory. I remember we did a nice dish with Roger Alexis very early in the show when he brought Santana. We did a nice dish with him. Gisela Ron West, former Miss World. She passed through and I did a steak dish with her, a beef dish with her. And James Saunders, my buddy. James Saunders passed through on the show and we did a steak bite as well. Lots of beef we did on this show. But this one, guys, brand new recipe. We are calling it a cup of sloppy Joe. So this is not an ordinary sloppy Joe. It's a cup of sloppy Joe. But I can't understand anything Morella wrote here. So we're not using that. I'm going on the fly. I have some ginger that I'm adding to these onions. Let me tell you what we're really doing here. We are putting an Asian twist on a sloppy Joe and creating what we created here, which is like a bread bowl almost. So it's not going to be the sloppy Joe in a normal sandwich. We're getting a little creative and we're calling it a cup of sloppy Joe. Yeah, we came up with that. I'm smelling the onions and the ginger. As I said, guys, when I'm cooking, I really cook by sight, by smell. You kind of get to know when things are ready. So you're smelling the ginger and the onions coming together. The sloppy Joe, traditionally, as I said, is, you get that mincemeat all nice and flavored up. We are putting an Asian twist on it and serving it in some bread bowls today. So my meat, once you put that meat in there, it's going to need a couple minutes just for the meat to cook. So guys, we seasoned this meat, salt, pepper, some nice good Trini green seasoning. Really just basic seasonings. As you see, it's coming together nice and brown. To the meat, I have some cabbage, some red and white cabbage, as well as some carrots that I want to add in there just for some texture. Next, I have some tomatoes. Now, you can use fresh tomatoes. We're using it out of the can. But hey, if you have a pound of your fresh tomatoes and you want to use it, you could actually use both. If you have the can, and then you could add some fresh tomatoes in here. Allow that to get to know each other. Thanks to the folks at Kiss. These coconut buns we had on the show on Cup of Joe before, and I fell in love with it immediately. There's some lovely, lovely coconut flavor that happens inside. You actually see the little coconut gratings when you bite into it. So we were thinking, what will go good, a beefy dish with that coconut bun? And the coconut flavored buns kind of goes well with that type of Asian Thai curry kind of thing we were thinking, So that's why we went Asian. It will bounce off very well with Kiss Coconut Buns. Try them out, guys. They're really, really wonderful. It's time to add the Asian flavor. My meat is coming together. So I have some garlic chili sauce that I'm adding in there. Simple Asian flavors. Of course, I have some soy sauce. Remember, guys, please check out our YouTube channel at Cup of Joe, and you get all our recipes, all the recipe links right there. This is good old hoisin sauce. It's almost, I think they call it the Chinese barbecue sauce. And you mix in all those Asian ingredients in there. Oh yeah. Must have some salt and some pepper. For perfection, I want this to simmer for no more than about 15-20 minutes. Give it some time, allow it to simmer. So from the Kiss Enriched Breads line, they have this new coconut bun on the market, guys. And I just want to grab 2 out of here and show you what I did to make these lovely bread bowls. Sometimes I like to be a little fancy and do things a little differently. So this is creating a bread bowl. You see it a lot sometimes for soups. Some chefs use it for soups. They create a nice bread bowl, toast it up, and it's a nice vehicle to use a nice creamy soup. And it's literally that. It's a bread bowl. I am using it to make my sloppy Joe. My own sloppy Joe that I am very, very proud of. So that's it. That's all I did. What I want to do here now is that I have some olive oil, and I just brush some olive oil in there. When you toast it, it really does add a nice little base flavor to the bread. In the oven, 5 minutes, you pull them back out, and then we're gonna pull together this sloppy Joe, Cup of Joe style. So guys, we're ready to put together these sloppy Joes. Quickly, I really was never a fan, believe it or not, of a sloppy Joe. Like, food, a sandwich, I take very seriously. So I never liked the untidiness and the sloppiness of a sloppy Joe. Probably that's why I'm recreating it now. So this is my sloppy Joe meat sauce. That's Asian flavored, baby. That's right. And I have my bread bowls that I created here thanks to the folks at Kiss Baking Company. So that's just about it. And all you're doing is getting it to the top, because guess what, guys? Let me get this stove off here now. To this, I have some Swiss cheese that I just want to allow to drop nicely on my bread bowl. And this is going in the oven. I'm going in my toaster oven, because all I want now is this cheese to melt over this to make it complete and finished. People, look at this. So it's all nice and melted, exactly what I wanted. My finishing touch to this, I have some fresh greens. I have some rosemary, some parsley, and some thyme, some fresh thyme, all kind of combined in this nice little green mixture here that I just want to top. Baby. That's hot and delicious. A classic Cup of Joe, sloppy Joe. Try the recipe, guys. Promise me. Tell me about it. Cup of Joe Caribbean on YouTube. Home Sweet Home is brought to you by Kiss Enriched Bread. Fill your day with love.